So as you all may know, I started this journey this past January, and it's been a lot. I've had my ups and my downs with this semester. I quit both of my jobs to focus on school as well as other personal things. It's been a roller coaster. There was some times where I sat in the library crying, 2 separate occasions, and one of them was very recent. School can be stressful, especially when you're commuting. I know it'd be way easier for me if I was living on campus, which I'm not opposed to having to do that again, but we'll see. It really was a journey for me this semester, getting back into school after being out of school for a year. Procrastination, laziness, lack of discipline, like that can really get to you. The lack of organization, just so many things, so many factors come into being a student, like accountability. Like, you got to really be on your own ass. You got to really tighten up and get shit done, not because you want to, because you have to, or not because you have to, but because you want to. You got to dig down inside of you and figure out what it is that drives you and that motivates you. And whenever you get to that low point where you don't want to do anything, you have to dig down and pull that part out and remember, hey, this is what I'm doing this for, and then you go get it done. So with this documentary video for y'all, I decided to vlog my last month of college for y'all. I wanted to capture the highs and lows of any emotions that I may have encountered during my last month, because you know, once you get towards the end, like you start lacking, you start losing that motivation, and it's like, okay, don't slow down now. I hope you all enjoy it. Welcome to the Trap House. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So like, comment, and subscribe to become part of the Trap House. This is episode 1 of the graduation series. Stay tuned because we're going up. Dosage out. Yo, I just had my last day of class. Y'all, guess what? I just finished taking my final exam, and this is my last time being on this campus. Oh my gosh, it's so surreal. I'm really finna graduate. I really did it. So y'all, I just have to check in and say that today is April 21st, and I graduate in a month. Bye. After I left class, I went to Dollar Tree, got me some little stuff. I needed some hand sanitizer and a pair of socks, and then I bought a few more stuff. Then I went to Harris Teeter and bought me a sub, and then I got a cup of ice for the free ski, and she gave me a real big one. I ate for her. Anyways, today is Friday, April 22nd. I went to class. I look like a bum, but I went to class, left to get me something to eat, and then I'm going to the library to do some work. Then I'm either going home or I'm going to work. And then I'm going out again tonight to work. And then I gotta work tomorrow. It's Sunday. I ain't been in that place in 2 weeks because I was sick last week. So I ain't go in. And that's only my weekend job anyway. But yeah. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I got the air on blast. It's 72 degrees outside, but it's hot in this car. So yeah, I was gonna open the sunroof like all the way back, but if I do, I might forget to close it when I get out, and I don't got time. Somebody climb my goddamn car and jump in this bitch while I'm in there fighting. Like, anyway, I just was talking to y'all real quick. I didn't even gonna use this footage, but I just told y'all about my day. I told y'all what I got going on. My goal is to really document my last, honestly, I thought it was like my last month of school. And I guess we could say month, but it's not a legitimate month because literally I have next week, and then a week after that, I take my final exam, and that's fucking it. Like, done with school. I graduate on the 21st, so my last day to take my test is May 10th. So after May 10th, I'm done. Then I graduate on the 21st, and that's it. So honestly, my brain keep telling me I got a whole month because, like, yeah, I just explained it to y'all, but really it's a week and a half. So I'm documenting my last month of school. My goal with this is to really like capture my emotions in the mix of stuff, like if stuff gets stressful, because right now honestly it really isn't. since I quit my job, nothing has been stressful regarding school. Like, if I don't understand anything, I ask fucking questions with my teachers, or like I just ask them questions whenever I'm doing my homework. I don't do my work at home at all, unless it's British literature and it's the day that it's finally due to be turned in, and I do it in the last hour before it has to be turned in. I literally have no issues. That's the only homework I do at home. All my math homework I do at school. Literally, I go to class, then I go to the library, and I'm in the library for one time I was in the library. Sometimes I only leave in the school till 3 or 4 o'clock, because lately I've been saving all my math assignments. I do them on the day before it's due, so I don't do any of them that whole week, and I wait and I do it all at once in the library. So sometimes I'll be in there like 1 to 3, 4 hours at a time, just depending on how long it takes me. And really, the fact that I be in there that time, I go get something to eat, because the worst feeling and battle I have with myself is whenever I'm in that library and I'm doing my work, and then my hunger finally kick in and I still got work left to do. So now I'm sitting here like, damn, do I thug it out and finish this work, or do I leave and go eat? And then I'm like, bro, but if I leave, first of all, I don't want to get me nothing to eat. I got food at the house, okay? I got food at the house. But then if I leave and I go home and I do or don't eat or whatever, like, do I even want to come back? Like, I might as well just keep going home. Like, that's the battle I be having with myself. Like, I overthink every fucking thing. Like, so unnecessary. Other than that, I've been having a blast. It's been 2 months since I quit my main job, and I just been having a blast. I'm ready to get back to work though. I'm ready to stack my paper. Like, summer's around the corner. I'm ready to be back in my bag, like, work-wise, okay? Because not working is not it. Like, yeah, I'm relaxing and vibing and stuff, but it's like, that shit boring. Like, it's so much to do, so many ways to make money than to just be at home all the time. Like, in case this last week and a half gets like a little, yeah, like, my goal is to capture all that on camera. I want to have like a nice vlog for y'all, not even for y'all, for myself, because like, I'm realizing like I'm gonna be something big, like big as fuck, like bigger than people could ever imagine. And like, I've been doing YouTube for over 2 years, almost 3 years, and it's like, damn, bro, I've been doing this shit almost 3 years. Like, I literally been documenting my life before I even become who I want to be. And it's like, I'm gonna have this to look back on and actually see it, like, see it and actually reflect on myself. Like, I know how I felt in that moment, but I can also see it and stuff as a reminder. And so this is for me. And then it's like, when people connect with me and stuff, they're gonna have this to go to and see like life before the bigger dosage and stuff, and they're gonna be like, damn, like, she was out here getting it just like I am. Damn, she been doing this. Like, she been calling herself this. Dosage, T-Lux Dosage, Big Dosage, join the fucking trap house, Trap Navy, Tina Montana, the Trap Mobile. Like, she been doing this. This ain't no gimmick. This ain't something she just started. Like, she been on her grind. She been in her bag, been had a business, been making money, been had the side hustles, been trying to put bitches on, been working, been investing, been smart with her money, all that. So this moment right here is something big for me. It's my graduation. I was supposed to graduate with my associates, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I could have had my associates two years ago, but the pandemic stole that away from me. So I came back and I'm finishing it, and it's even more to come. So I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say, because I know I got so much more in store for myself. And I don't speak on nothing before it happened. I don't even speak on it when it happened. I just post it whenever I feel like it, or don't even post. Y'all just see me in action whenever it's that time, and that's all it is to it. I ain't doing nothing more. I ain't announcing shit like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. Like, no, you just gonna see me doing this. That's how the fuck you know. And so I got a lot in store for myself, and either you here for this ride or you not. But we 10 minutes in, I gotta eat. Oh, what I was saying was about the thing. The only time I'm really up here for mad long and I'm leaving at like 3 or 4 is because I go eat. Like I said, I get I go eat before I go in the library, or go to the library, get hungry, have to leave, and then I have that battle. And then if I do come back, I eat and I watch YouTube while I'm eating. And whenever I do that, sometimes I just be chilling in the car, and then I get tired, I get drowsy. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking feel like going in this building. Like, I'm ready to just go home and go to sleep. And so I end up in the car chilling for like an hour or 2 hours, chomping off time. I mean, adding on more time that I'm gonna have to be here or whatever, making me have to be here later than I really had to. And so, yeah, that's why I'm really trying to stop that for myself. But I am getting a little carried away talking to y'all right now. Well, not a little carried away, but I am chomping off time. Now it's 11:06. Literally, I guess it took me a whole hour. I know he not coming to me. Yeah, take your ass on. You was wondering, yeah, boy, I'm still that bitch. I had to block you, but you still gotta watch this shit. I didn't introduce myself. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, T-Lux Dosage, aka Big Motherfucking Dosage, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, hey, welcome. If you're not new here, hey, welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join the fucking trap house. Bye. Now, me, smoking dope with the danger. And I'm youngin' that shit. Niggas say they turn me up. Get off of nigga dick. Don't like the fact that now I'm blowing up. Nigga, get on your shit. I'm just waiting for the Uzi course. I'm strapped in the booth right now. Bitch ass nigga, get your money up. I'm my city. NBA, never broke again. It's 8:11 a.m. April 25th, Monday. Typically on a Monday morning at this specific time, okay, this is better. Typically on a Monday morning at this specific time, I'll be running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Don't mind the eyelash, it's not important. I'll be running around like a chicken with its head cut off. But this morning, I am sick. Not too bad, like not like how I was feeling yesterday afternoon. I think the vitamins and stuff I took last night are working, but I am not going to class. I'm going to stay home and try to beat this entirely today and tomorrow, because tomorrow I don't have class anyway. Tuesdays have been my off days since January. We got to talk about this nasty ass chicken salad sandwich I got from my job. By the way, my serving job, the one I gave everybody advice about, yeah, I quit it. They had me fucked up. And I ain't staying nowhere somebody got me fucked up. Take my gummies. Y'all know the surprise. I think I did say it at the beginning, but yes, your girl got a new job. Not a new job, a new phone, but yes, manifest. Your girl got a new phone. So now I got 3 phones, y'all. But yes, no more glare on my camera at certain angles. And you know what's crazy? I literally just woke up and I had a dream that this phone right here, the new one, was cracked up. Just as bad as this phone. Like literally the top of the phone was split from the bottom. And I didn't realize it. And it had been like that all that day in my dream. And when I saw it, I was so upset. These are the gummies I'll be taking. I just started taking them like 2 weeks ago, so don't ask me about them, I just do them. It's Equate Kids multivitamin gummies, dietary supplement, natural fruit flavors with other natural flavors. Vitamin B12 supports energy, metabolism. Vitamin C and D and zinc support immune system health. So show it to y'all again. That's what they look like. They got different colors. Just like a dark red and then an orange. And yeah. I'm so extra. I try to get like 2 different colors every time I take it. I take 2 at a time, so. I gotta wash clothes. I have a bad habit of washing clothes and then getting to dry them, so they end up stinking. And then I have to wash them. Like, I think the most I've washed a load, in general was like 3 or 4 times. Yes, my habit is that bad. And to make it worse, this load has been washed since Friday. Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday. Forgot to dry it that day. Then it was stinking, so I took it out because I had to wash some nails for work. And then I had washed it again, put it on the floor, wet. So I didn't remember to put it in the dryer. And still didn't get around to it. I'm gonna force myself to eat even though I ain't really hungry. Drink some water, take some sea moss. I'm gonna take it around the clock today. Even though you probably don't really need to even take that much, but I'm taking that much because yeah, this ain't the deal. I got stuff I gotta do, baby. And I can't do it if I don't feel my best. So Dos gonna feel her best, you feel me? I got money to make, I got bills to pay. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be having graduation practice tomorrow too. Not going. But I didn't want to go anyway because last time they really had me bent. Let me take a picture of that food before I forget. Take this nasty ass sandwich out the trash can. So I was like really watching backwards, real heavy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a name for myself. I need a name for myself. And I feel like a lot. Hey y'all, so I'm home right now. Y'all never see me at this angle. It's crazy how every time I'm home, I gotta say that because literally I never film when I'm at home. I'm always filming whenever, I'm always filming in public and y'all are always getting my videos from the opposite angle and stuff. But I'm at home. This is the view from my living room to my kitchen. I know that looks like a mess right there, but it's really not. I'll show y'all. It's basically just my Shein haul. I still have my stuff sitting right here. Why do I still have it sitting here? I don't know. Maybe because like I really don't know. I'm literally sitting here trying to gather why, but there is no answer. This is my clothes rack of just clothes, and then I have winter jackets up here, so really that needs to be transferred to the closet and then put summer clothes up here. This did used to be in my bedroom, but whenever I redid my room in January, I ended up putting it out here because it didn't look right in my room at that angle that I had it decorated. But at this new angle, I do not still want it in there, and this added a nice statement to the living room. I would show y'all like the full space, but it's just gonna look a hot junky mess, even though it's really not. I mean, let me show y'all. So like my pillows, I had two pillows there. What I did was I stacked them all together because I'm finna sit on the couch and do my homework. Yes, I'm talking fast. So, oh, don't need y'all to see that. So yeah, that's all my books and homework and stuff. I'm finna do that. And then I just bought this blanket for what if I get cold, and then there's my shoes, my book bag, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that probably looks bad, but that's just some hair from whenever I did my hair in here on this floor. So yeah. So yeah, that's why this looks like this. And then these are just the clothes and stuff from my haul and all. And then this is my clothes rack. So yeah. And then this is a bin for my trunk. That's a trash bag. I need to put that out for valet trash tonight. And then that's just some important papers and stuff. I'm gonna cover it up just in case you see my address. I do need to go and take this out, bring this back to school. I literally paid like $90 for this and didn't use it. As you can see, it's literally still packaged, but like I bought it, I didn't rent it because they made it seem like they tried to make it sound so much better to buy it, but I didn't even use it. So they did say that they'll buy it back at like a percentage at the end of the semester, depending on like the wear and tear of it and stuff, but literally it hasn't been used. How they gonna say not returnable if shrink wrap is broken, but then they say that they buy it back? Maybe they mean not returnable like at the beginning of the school year if the shrink wrap is broken. I don't know, that sounds dumb. Either way, I'm only gonna get a percentage of what I paid for it back, but I guess that's better than nothing. So yeah, I'm glad I just saw that because extra money in my pockets. Yeah, I didn't even use it not once, but I guess it's still good I bought it because I could have used it, but I didn't. I chose to go the harder way, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that section. Back to the room. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I spoke to y'all was Friday, and Friday was April 22nd. Today is Wednesday, April 27th. So it's been 5 days. A lot has happened in this 5 days. Let me tell y'all what's happened. I
had to cut my favorite nigga off. Okay. When did I get this new phone? Was it last week or the week before that? Okay, let me continue. So, like I said, a lot has happened since last week. I did get a new phone last Tuesday. I did record that. That is like, I don't know what vlog that video will go into. I don't even know how I'm gonna edit those videos, like when how I'm putting them together or any of that. I don't know. But this vlog right here in particular is going into my diary of my last few weeks of school, leading up until final exams, which is next week. And yeah, so let me hurry up and continue so I can sit down, because I'm going to take up all my energy doing this, and I don't have time for me to get out of the mood of doing my work and then procrastinate on it. Yeah, so continue. So what the fuck is this? Like, it's pissing me off. Like, why? Yeah. Okay, so, well, a lot has happened that I guess I could update y'all on. I had to cut some people off. Well, not some people. I had to cut a person off. I quit my serving job. I've been sick since Sunday. So I was in the house all day Monday, and majority of the day yesterday I did go out to get me something to eat in the afternoon. And then I'm still a tiny bit sick. That I didn't mean for that to be. I'm still a tiny bit sick, but I'm so much more better. And I can afford to be missing class. And I already missed it Monday. I didn't have class on Tuesday, so I didn't miss anything Tuesday. But so I took my ass to class today. I showed it. Then I took my ass to office hours with my math teacher, who my exam is with, and asked her a few questions. Then I took my ass to the library, and I was gonna do my work at the library, but I had a coughing attack since I got in the library. And I was like, bro, if I'm gonna have a coughing attack like this, I'd rather have my coughing attack at home where I'm comfortable and we'll get it all out, versus right here in this computer lab and people are watching me, listening to me, making me feel uncomfortable. And so, and then on top of that, I'm gonna be trying to hold in my cough at the beginning, and then when it come out, it's gonna come out all big, throat irritated. I literally almost threw up in the bathroom from coughing, and I was like, like, I have not did my homework at home, specifically math homework, since February, when I quit my main job, which gave me the opportunity to be able to do all my homework at school on campus after class, and then come home, don't have to worry about work at all, homework at all. So I was like, fuck it, it's the last week and a half of school. I can do these assignments at home, knock them out. I'm just not gonna be coughing like this in school. And so, in school willingly, it ain't like I'm in class, like I'm in the library, you know what I'm saying? So, I took my ass home. I went and got some gas, because I needed some gas. I've been driving it out, working and stuff, doing my deliveries and other family activities. And so, I needed to re-up on some gas. Hold on, that sounded bad. I'm not talking about, I don't do that. I'm talking about just car gas in general. So now we're home. I did eat today. After my 9 o'clock class that was over with at 9:50, I went and got me a chicken biscuit from McDonald's. I ate that. I ate the biscuit first, then the chicken. And then I had an iced caramel coffee. Don't know why I ordered it, probably only because I got a deal on it. Only drunk a portion of that. I feel like that's what irritated my throat to make me have that coughing spell. But yeah, now I'm home. It's only 12:49, it looks like. And so yeah, I'm gonna start this homework. I never be in my living room. I know I say this every time. The few times that I've ended up in my living room this year vlogging, I've said I never be in my living room, and I'm so serious. I never be in here. I'm always straight to my room every time I get home, and I'm in there till I leave again. And so I really need to get out of the habit of that, because every time I go in my living room, I cherish it. And I'm like, bro, this is so beautiful. This is so motivational. Like, looking out my window, seeing the people passing by, seeing the light shining through the trees, the beautiful scenery, all that. Like, it's just motivation to me to like keep going. Like, the whole world moving around you and you in this house. Like, bitch, keep going. So every time I do that, even if I was used to it, in a sense of, I'm not saying I'm not used to it, but in a sense of, I'm never in my living room, so I only see it like once in a blue moon, and every time I see it, it's like a breath of fresh air to me and stuff, which even if I saw it like every day, it'd still be a breath of fresh air to me. But you get what I'm saying? Like, it reminds me, like, damn, I really need to be in my living room. But like, I don't think to come in here half the time. So I really need to get into that because like, it really motivates me and keeps me going. And so I like that it puts that fire under my ass anyway. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna do this homework. Also, I came here, I mean, I'm still a little bit sick. I don't be in my living room whenever I'm sick.
I'd rather constrict myself to one area of my home besides the bathroom.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm practically over my sickness. I'm just at the last of it. I had that coughing spell because I was trying to hold it in. That's the only time I try to hold it in a cough, is when I'm in public. If I'm at home, I let it out because you'll get over a cold quicker letting that shit out. Like, honestly, it's only been 3 days and I beat the hell out this shit. Amazing, right? Like, I've been doing all the right stuff, but like, you're gonna have those few hit you at the end of you being sick, and like, you gotta let them out. Holding in a cough does not help you. It makes it so much worse and it's so uncomfortable. And I'll holler at y'all later. And if y'all want to know the specifics of those few things that I mentioned, specifically not me cutting the person off, like the update on that job, I feel like I'll probably talk about it because they really had me fucked up. So I had to leave because I don't stay anywhere that's no longer feeding my soul. And I'm not talking about money, even though that was partly a reason, but it wasn't even really that. It was no longer feeding my soul. And if something is no longer feeding my soul, people, jobs, careers, what I'm putting my energy towards in general, I don't continue to do it. That's one thing about me. I give no fucks. There's too many jobs out here for me to be sweating over one. No. But bye, y'all.
Basically, what's the probability that the candy would be lime? So probability that it's cherry, right? 10 out of 25. Probability that it's not cherry, 15 out of 25. Does that make sense? And then what are the odds? 15 ways it can happen, 10 ways it would. 15 ways it could not happen, 10 ways it could happen, right? Odds against. Odds against.
You want to break it down like, I'm trying to write in my notes so that I understand it's like odds.
Your girl is showered, changed, and finna be on her way to school on time too. I got a haul in my mouth. My mama's house was cold last night because I had the fan on me. So yeah, I was coughing on her. Yo, I just had my last day of class. I'm so excited. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna graduate. Y'all, guess what? I just finished taking my final exam, and this is my last time being on this campus. Oh my gosh, it's so surreal. I'm really finna graduate. I really did it. I really completed my whole last semester. I really
went to my first school for 2 years. Wasn't able to have my graduation because of the pandemic. Then went to another university. Didn't do well because of having to do remote learning. I didn't excel in it because I wasn't disciplined enough. I hope y'all can hear me. Then took a year off from school. Came back this semester on a day's decision. Completed this whole semester, and now I'm finna graduate and actually get my Associate of Arts degree with all of my credits completed that I needed. That is amazing. Y'all can't tell me I ain't earned this. Like, I really deserve this. I literally decided on a day's decision that I would go back to school. But y'all, I did it. I literally decided in a last minute decision, hey, I'm gonna go back to school. And I was so last minute with the semester starting that I literally got the last decision on what courses and times and campuses I could attend, because my school that I went to this semester, it is a school that has multiple campuses all over the city. They have like 4 to 5 campuses in total, and the closest one could have been like 10 minutes to my house. But y'all, I literally decided on the last day of the deadline to attend school, and school had already technically started, I think, or was getting ready to start like the next day. And y'all, I ended up having to attend the campus that's 33 minutes from my house. Tell me that ain't dedication. I was late by like a couple minutes almost every day this semester, but y'all, I really did it. I really did it. I really drove up here 4 days out of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 33 minutes to this campus, attended class for 1 hour or 2 hours, and either went straight to work or came right home afterwards. And then some days was inside the library for 5 to 6 hours completing my homework. Tell me that ain't dedication. Tell me that ain't amazing. I don't feel like I'm gonna cry. I feel like I'm gonna cry because I really did it. I really did it. Like, it's a lot of things like that I done did and on my journey so far. Like, so many things that I've accomplished that other people look at me and be like, oh my gosh, she did that, that's amazing. And then I look at it myself and I'd be like, well, I only got it because of this, or I only did it because of that. And like, I don't really applaud myself like how I should. At the end of the day, I got it. And it's like, this right here, I know I really earned. Like, I was really dedicated this semester. Like, every day, bro, driving to the school 33 minutes every day just for a 1 hour class. Do you know how, I'm not gonna say it's draining, but do you know how draining that was? To know that I had to drive 33 minutes to and from this school every day just for one class, just to only be up here 50 minutes. But I thank God for it so much, because it allowed me to not have to work so hard. Getting back in school blessed me with the opportunity to be able to focus on school solely and not have to work so hard, which is why I left my job. And it disciplined me. And it's like, even on the days where, like, if I was at home like how I was last year, just unemployed at home all day every day and stuff, like, I'd say I was gonna do something one day and then didn't do it because I had no drive and I had nothing that made me have to be out and get out every day. But having this to have to do every day got me out of the house regardless of if I wanted to or not, or felt like it or not. And that pushed me to do things that I needed done right after school, before I go home or before I go to work, because it's like because it's like I was already out, so why not? But y'all, I feel like I was gonna cry because like this right here is really something I earned. Like, I really did this. Like, do y'all know how stressful and draining this was for me when I first started in January up until I quit my main job on February 20th? That first month was something serious. I literally get up at between 7:30 to 8 o'clock, leave my house by 8:35, get to school by 9 o'clock. Like I said, I was always a few minutes late though. Get to school by 9 o'clock, have class from 9 to 9:50, then either go home or leave school and go straight to my job, sit in my job's parking lot until 11 o'clock, go into work at 11, get off at 6, go home, go to sleep, repeat. I didn't have time to do my homework. And even if I did, because like I technically did, I could have did it when I got home from school. I didn't want to. I procrastinated and I waited until the weekend on Sunday, the day that it was due, to do it. Which meant that I wasn't doing it and learning it. I was only doing enough to get the work done. Like either the grade was good or it wasn't, but I didn't understand it. I was just completing it to say that I completed it. I didn't, like, it was just so draining. And so God really blessed me with the opportunity to be able to quit my job and be able to sit back, relax outside of school and just focus solely on school and my academics. And I did it, y'all. Now, I was taking 3 classes, only 2 of them actually will count, but one of them I get a P for, pushing P. I get a pass for, because it was a support class for the class. So basically I was taking British literature, quantitative literacy, and then a quantitative literacy support class. That class helped me so much. And you know what was draining about it? British literature was online. That was draining because I don't understand it, but I mean, I guess that was better than being in the classroom, but I mean, I could have been in the classroom, I don't care. I literally got stuck with that class online because of how late I enrolled. Quantitative literacy was only 1 day out the week, so it was like hybrid. It was on campus and solely online, so 1 day out the week. So I could have only been coming to campus 1 day out the week, right? But we had to take the support class for quantitative literacy. That class was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I'm so grateful for that class and that teacher because she helped us so much. Like, she was on point with everything. She just helped us so much. And I wouldn't have been able to pass that class if it wasn't for her. If it wasn't for my teacher in the main math class. If it wasn't for me quitting my job and being able to be on campus. Due to those classes being on campus, which means right after I finished on campus and I didn't have anything to do afterwards, I could go straight to the library and be in there as long as I wanted to and get that work done in the time, however long it takes me. No rush on it at all. I was finna get emotional at the beginning because I just feel like this right here, I know I really deserve this. I know I really earned this. I went to school for 2 years before this, and that school would have let me walk graduation that year despite me needing 2 more classes because I had failed quantitative literacy the first time I took it. I needed another English, and they would have let me walk with our graduation that May of 2020. And then I would have just had to take summer classes or classes wherever else, like how I did now, and send them back or whatever. But I would have been able to walk and participate in graduation and all that. And that's what I was going to do. But we got graduation taken away from us because of the pandemic. I went to a university after that, even though I said I wasn't going back to school because I hated remote learning. Ended up going to a university for a semester. I'm not talking about the university, talking about me. It wasn't it for me, not the university, but the remote learning, being at home. I realized I wasn't that disciplined. I realized I needed to be in a classroom setting if I was going to be attending school again. That semester, they gave us the option to like not have our grades count towards our GPA, like it's omitted all the way. And I did that because otherwise my GPA would have been poo with how my grades were, because I was doing good at the start of the semester, but towards the end I just stopped caring and stopped caring and stopped caring, and I let my grades get horrible in like the last week, in the last month, and I didn't care. To this day I still don't care, and it don't count, so F it. Then I took a year off, and during that year off I knew for sure I was taking that semester off, but during the next semester, which was last fall 2021, I said I would go back. I let the deadline pass me. Then this semester came, I said I'm gonna go back, and as the deadline is just coming and coming and I see the days and stuff, I'm steady putting it off. And then finally, the last day, I was like, let me call them. Something just told me to call them. Because it's like I could have called them any other time throughout the deadline, but I did it. But something just told me in that moment, like, call them and actually do it. And I did, and that man said, if you want to start school, you need to come up here right now. And you need to fill out this information and we can get you in there. And I called my grandma, and I was crying because I was stressed. And I was just under a lot of pressure mentally. She gave me this pep talk, and she told me to do it. And when my grandma tells me to do something, I do it. Period. I called my job. I had to work that day. And won't no way I was going to be able to come up to the school and go to work too. I called them, and I said, hey, I have a family emergency. I'm not able to come in today. I'm sorry. I said it like more different than that, but that's what I told them. They was like, okay, thanks for telling us. And I didn't go to work that day. I went to the school. I did what I had to do. And bitch, I started school the next day. Like, I really deserve this. I'm so happy. I'm gonna call my mama and them or whoever, and I'm gonna be like, I did it. And I know I passed my final exam. And it's like I low-key didn't even study like I was supposed to for my final exam. But I made, outside of like in class last week and yesterday. And this morning I woke up at 6. I studied for like an hour. Overall, I didn't study like how I could have. But it's like the test, she didn't even choose the hardest problems that she could have and like challenged the fuck out of us. Like, when I say I breezed through that test, even the few that I got confused on, it finally clicked and made me remember, like, hey, you did this before. It was just out of your brain because you haven't done it in a while. But hey, this is actually how you do it. It's like I was stuck and I couldn't, and I was like confused, and like I was doing it thinking I was doing it right. And then finally, like 5-10 minutes later, it was like, hold on, that's how you do it. And I did it. And it's like I breezed through the whole test, and I know I did good. And it's like, it's crazy because my last few exams, I just knew I did good and I did it. But this one, I'm so confident that I did good. I'm gonna say I could legitimately get an A. But outside of that, I'd say the highest I get is a B, if not an A. And the least I get is like a mid C. Now, if I get less, I just get less. But as long as I pass that test with a C overall, I'm still gonna be passing the class because I got a C in the class anyway. But I have a B in my quantitative literacy support class, which is an 88. Then I have a 78 in both my British literature class, and my quantitative literacy class, which is a high C. So once she puts in my final exam for my British literature class, I'm sure I'm gonna either remain in the C range or go up to a B, because I feel like I did pretty good on my final exam. And once she puts in my final exam for math, I'm either going to stay in the C range or go up to a B, because she's also replacing our final our lowest test grade with our final exam grade, as well as us having our final exam grade in there. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I did good, so I'm either going to remain in the C range or go up to a B, and that's for both of those two classes. And I already have an 88 in the quantitative literacy support class, and we didn't have an exam in that class. So yeah, y'all, I did it. Gonna call my people and scream in their ear, probably cry. And then next week, graduation. I'm not even gonna talk about that, but this is just making graduating so much more exciting and thrilling for me, because it's like, I did it. I did it, y'all. I did it. I did it, y'all. I did it. And when I walk across that stage next week, I'm gonna really like be so ecstatic, because it's like I put in the work. I went hard this semester. I did the best I could. I asked questions. I raised my hands. Once I quit my job and I was able to be on campus however long I wanted to, I was in office hours. I would get extra help from my professors. I was hanging out in the library 5-6 hours, leaving school, going to get lunch, coming back, doing work. I made it my business to not have to do homework at home at all if I didn't want to. I was like, you leaving school at school and you gonna do home at home. That's it. Ain't no mixing. And I didn't do it if I ain't had to. but I'm so excited. Like, this is like, I was looking at it like it was nothing, like, because people don't really applaud people getting their associates, but it's like, it's not nothing. I did this. Associates, bachelor's, it just means you went to school a little bit longer. Master's, grad school, it just means you went to school a little bit longer. A degree is a degree. You sat in them classrooms, you took them same classes that other people took. You earned your degree just like everybody earned their degree. And I earned my degree. And I'm gonna keep earning my degree, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But right now, I will be graduating with my Associate of Arts in General College on May 21st from Lewisburg College, and I'm excited. So this is the end of my last month of school journey of emotions and stuff. And the next vlog y'all see about school will be my maintenance vlog, getting my nails done, getting my hair done. I still don't know what I'm gonna do to my hair. Don't know what I'm gonna do to my nails. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I gotta get my toes done. My toes look horrible. I broke one of my toenails. But you know what? That's gonna go in the next vlog. But yeah, so I have a whole series. Let me see if I'm able to pull it up. If I can pull it up on my iPad, then I can read it to y'all now, because I have a whole graduation series I planned out for this. And it's not, and I don't feel like logging. I don't feel like turning the camera off and going back to it. And I gotta hurry up and call my mama soon, because she got my sneakers. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and go to it on this phone before it freezes, because this phone is broke now, y'all. My old phone literally broke last week, and it's been acting up ever since. Okay, so this video was the last month of classes. And so next up we have our grad prep maintenance vlog. Then after that, if I do it, we'll have the grad pics and photo shoot get ready with me plus vlog, and then we'll have the graduation vlog. So are y'all ready? Because that's 4 episodes to this series, and y'all just watched episode 1. So like, comment, and subscribe to join the trap house. Turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss an upload from the trap house, and just make sure that you subscribe, because we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to become a part of the trap house. Turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss an upload from the trap house, because I mean, really, who would want to miss an upload from the trap house? Dosage out.
Man, I done took out, bitch, I'm out of here. I'm on a ship, out of space, I'm a racketeer.